Don't be so far behind. Step right up here. Step a little sign up there.
Well, you know. Got it.
Good morning, everyone. What a great morning, right? First, I want to welcome our council members. We have Councilmember Chuck Ellinger here. Thank you very much. Councilmember Kathy Ploman is here. And Councilmember James Brown is here. So good to see you all. I want to introduce a few folks who are with us today. This is such an exciting, new, creative activity. And we have Scott Fitzpatrick, who's Vice President for Advancement of the Bluegrass Community Foundation. Welcome, Scott. And representing the Knight Foundation. We love that we're a Knight city. And Chris Cathers, Executive Director of the Kentucky Arts Council. Welcome. Mary Quinn Raymer, President of Visit Lex. Thank you. And Heather Lyons, the Mayor's Director of Arts and Cultural Affairs. We also have with us artist Mariana McDonald. Where did you go? Back there with her beautiful work. And Derek Downing with his wonderful work. Thank you very much. So here we are on Town Branch Commons Trail. And it really feels good to say that. We're here and the trail's almost finished. And this trail is going to be producing a lot of news and a lot of excitement in the next few years. Like the announcement we're making today. Art on the Town will be moving in starting this June. 8 carts like these will be a place to find art along the trail. Artists will be able to reserve them and use them to sell or demonstrate their work, including paintings, drawings, jewelry, baskets, prints, books, pottery, almost anything you can think of like that. So I want to thank Mariana and Derek for setting up a display of their work today so that we can show you how these carts will work. The carts are a new, unique shopping opportunity and a great way to learn more about and to support Lexington's arts community. These carts will be available only to artists who reside in or have their workplace in Lexington, and those who are juried into established programs. This is the real deal. I want to thank Bluegrass Community Foundation and the Knight Foundation, as well as Visit Lex, for providing startup costs for this program. The city also provided support thanks to Brandy Peacher. There you are, Brandy, who is the project manager for Town Branch Commons Trail. So first, let's hear more from Scott Fitzgerald with the Bluegrass Community Foundation and representing the Knight Foundation. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you, Mayor Gordon, for those very kind words. This is an exciting day. It's great to see so many familiar and friendly faces here on such a glorious Visit Lexington type of day. As Mayor Gordon said, I am here today representing both Bluegrass Community Foundation and our longtime partner in so many impactful charitable endeavors focused on downtown Lexington, the Knight Foundation. At Bluegrass Community Foundation, we work every day to create a more generous, vibrant, engaged, and equitable community through the power of charitable giving. We love to foster investment in purposeful public spaces and creative projects that bring us together and enrich our city. Town Branch Commons and Art on the Town will do just that. These projects advance the Community Foundation's goal to create a more livable, beautiful, and vibrant downtown. They also strongly align with Knight Foundation's consistent investment in projects that reimagine and connect spaces that attract new residents to downtown and create a thriving economic and cultural ecosystem. At the Community Foundation, we also believe in the power of partnership. We are grateful for incredible partners like Monica Conrad at Parks and Recreation, Heather Lyons, Brandy Peacher in the Office of the Mayor, and for the Knight Foundation. It was their lead investment of $75,000 that made these beautiful and functional art carts possible. We can't wait to see how Art on the Town will engage artists, neighbors, and visitors while fostering new economic opportunities. We know we are better together. It is an honor to work with charitable donors every day. From our longtime partner we honor today, the Knight Foundation, to the numerous individuals and families throughout the Bluegrass who come to the Community Foundation because they want to make opportunity take root here in Lexington. Our work at the Community Foundation would not be possible without the commitment of our volunteer board of directors and the dedication and creativity of our professional staff. Again, please join me in thanking Knight Foundation and everyone here who made Art on the Town possible. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you so much, Scott. This is really exciting. Now I want us to hear from Mary Quinn Raymer from Visit Lex. She just told me this is a Visit Lex kind of day. So, Mary Quinn.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to be here with you all today, and a pleasure for Visit Lex to be among you celebrating the arrival of Arts on the Town art carts along our Town Branch Trail. We know that visitors are drawn to Lexington and impressed by the thriving arts activity that we have throughout our city. And we are so excited that our guests now will have even more access and interaction with our many talented artists. Whether our guests are here for business or leisure travel, the opportunity to meet and spend time with our artists will contribute to meaningful and immersive experiences that today's travelers seek. A thriving art scene is paramount to the visitor experience of our city. In addition, Art on the Town will play an instrumental role in activating authentic experiences along our new Town Branch Commons. There has been transformative development in our downtown over the last several years. From the restoration of the old courthouse to the opening of City Center and the expansion of Central Bank Center, our downtown has evolved to meet the needs of locals and visitors alike. The launch of Art on the Town is yet one more fantastic reason to bring people to the heart of our city. So on behalf of the team at Visit Lex and myself, congratulations to all the partners involved in making today possible.
Thank you so much, Mary Quinn. I also want to recognize and thank Celeste Lewis for being here. She runs our Pam Miller Downtown Arts Center. Thank you. Chief Weathers, thank you for stopping by. Now, Chris Cathers, the Executive Director of the Kentucky Arts Council, will share some details about the economic impact of the arts. Chris, welcome.
Thank you, Mayor Gordon. On behalf of the Tourism, Arts, and Heritage Cabinet and the Kentucky Arts Council, I'm grateful to the urban county government for putting locally made artists in front and center in Lexington. Many artists dream of having a studio with a big window that faces a major thoroughfare, but the reality is that most practice their craft in their own homes. A spare bedroom they've converted into a studio, a basement, or an outbuilding on their property. No matter where they make art, artists are a valuable component of driving the local and state economy. In 2020, artists in Kentucky comprised a group of more than 46,000 people, or 2.4% of Kentucky's workforce. They added $5.6 billion, that's with a B, to Kentucky's economy, and collectively they've earned $2.8 billion. Those numbers come from the U.S. Department of Commerce's Bureau of Economic Analysis. So it's exciting to see Lexington harnessing this energy and this economic momentum and give local artists an opportunity to show and sell their work in such a highly visible way. We're especially gratified at the Kentucky Arts Council that the city is opening this to artists in our very own Kentucky Crafted program, as well as members of the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen and Art Inc., two organizations that we are proud to count as valued partners. The two artists you see showing off their carts today, Mariana McDonald and Derek Downing, are also Kentucky Crafted artists, and we're proud to have them as brand ambassadors and as art ambassadors in the Commonwealth, and a great representation of this program today. Once again, on behalf of the Kentucky Arts Council, thank you to Mayor Gordon and to the Lexington Fayette Urban County Government for your support of local artists and taking an active role in giving them an opportunity as small business owners to succeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris. You know, it's also good to have with us the chair of our Public Arts Commission, Bill Farmer. Yes, and I think Councilmember James Brown serves on that commission, right? So, finally today, I want to recognize and ask to speak the woman who put this whole idea together. The creativity, if you will, behind the idea, and then the action to make it work. And that is Heather Lyons from my office. Heather?
Thank you so much, Mayor Gordon, and thank you all for being here on this beautiful day. It is exciting anytime we're able to put artists front and center in our community. And there are a lot of reasons that I'm especially excited about this program. Some of our previous speakers have highlighted this, but you know, we are incredibly fortunate in Lexington to have so many really highly skilled, unique artists that work amongst us. They travel the country, and we get to benefit from them being right here. We want to create opportunities to let everyone encounter art on an everyday basis and to be able to explore what is unique about our central Kentucky home. So through the artist's work, it might be the imagery they created, it might be the materials that they use, or even contemporary adaptations of traditional designs and forms. But the artwork tells a story, and it connects to people, and it connects to specific places and times and locations. When they have the opportunity to actually meet the artists, that makes an even deeper connection. And so we're very, very excited to be able to not only present the artwork, but to present the creating artists along with it. Art on the Town also provides an opportunity to support our creative small businesses. Our local artists, our individual artists, are all individual small business owners. And of course, through COVID, there's been a great deal of closures and gallery closures and event cancellations. So this is a great opportunity to provide a new venue for selling and marketing work by our small business owners. And of course, Art on the Town is going to encourage activity and exploration of our beautiful new Town Branch Commons. We've watched it develop over the past couple of years. The new walking and bike trails, native landscaping, the Central Bank Center completion, the continued development at the Met at Midland Avenue, and our art carts that will have continually changing artists. All will provide incentives for visiting and enjoying the Town Branch Commons, and for people to return again and again. I want to thank Mayor Gordon for her very enthusiastic support of this new initiative and for the opportunity to expand the city's support of our local artists. I want to thank Brandy Peacher. There she is. She is the Director of Project Management in the Mayor's Office and has led the entire Town Branch Commons project, but has also been extremely generous with her expertise and resources to see Art on the Town move forward. So thank you. And the really generous support of the Knight Foundation, as well as the Bluegrass Community Foundation, made this project a reality. So thanks so much to the Bluegrass Community Foundation and the Knight Foundation, who are part of so many wonderful projects and what makes Lexington an even better place. Thanks to Mary Quinn Raymer and Visit Lex, Mark Johnson and Art Inc. I don't think Mark was able to join us today, and Chris Cathers and the Kentucky Arts Council. All of these partners have supported and advised this project since the very earliest conversations, which were about 2 years ago, maybe even a little longer. And so I very much appreciate, many people have mentioned partnerships, and certainly this would not take place without those partnerships. I also want to thank Commissioner Chris Ford. He has supported this project and made his facilities management team available, which I greatly appreciate. Our 8 art carts needed to be assembled, and they did a wonderful job assembling these carts and hauling them around for me, which has made a tremendous difference with those logistical issues. So we wanted to give you a sense of what the carts would be like with our artists and artwork. And I very much appreciate today that Derek Downing and Mariana McDonald were able to join us and to show you, give you an example of what the carts will be like on the Town Branch Trail. And I think they are both artists that also exemplify what I mentioned about artwork telling a story and giving people a sense of where they are and wanting, hopefully, to take that away with them. We certainly appreciate and encourage our artists to really take advantage of this opportunity, and I hope to see many of them out here on a regular basis. So I hope I will invite you to take some time to talk with them and to look closely at the carts. And again, I thank you and everyone for joining us today.
Very nice, thank you. Thank you so much, Heather. Now we're going to take questions, and then I highly recommend you talk to our artists. You're going to be amazed at how little time it takes Derek to make these because he's so experienced. And Mariana, of course, we know you for many years of work in our community, so they're ready to go. So let's take questions first, and then you can check them out. Any questions? Yes.
How long will the artists be able to have the carts for?
Heather can answer that.
They will be scheduling the carts on a daily basis. We won't be leaving any artwork on the cart, so each day the artist, whoever it is, will come and set up their work for that particular day that they'll be using it.
Any other questions, Karen?
Will you be linking this information onto the app that was just announced yesterday by Lexington?
We will. I will love to take advantage of LexArt's new app. It's fantastic. And after we start getting the schedule going for the artists, then we will definitely be putting that information on the app.
What else? Yes. Does the artist decide where they want to put their cart?
We have determined specific intersection areas along the commons where the carts will first be gathered. So this is one of them. The carts will be in groups of 2 or 3, but they'll be primarily from the Marriott, sprinkled down to Broadway and Vine for our first grouping. And they can move a little bit within, this area, but we will keep them in groups of 2s and 3s.
Other questions? All right. Thank you very much for being here, and check them out.